Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Slack on Flicks podcast here at WNDU.com. I am your host, film critic, and 16 News Now producer, Benjamin Slack. Well, the July 18th weekend box office results are in, and it saw very little changes, except for one film that creeped its way up to the number 3 spot. Let's take a look at that film right now.
Oh my God.
We don't tell anybody what happened tonight.
We should go. Someone is clearly coming after us.
The cops are not going to help us.
And we'll find someone who will.
It isn't something I like talking about.
You survived this once. We need your help.
Yes, the new I Know What You Did Last Summer opened up at the number 3 spot. It picks up 28 years following the events, 27 years after the events of 1998's I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and follows a new group of friends who, after a night out of partying, inadvertently caused the crash and death of an individual out on the road. They decide to keep that secret to their graves, and it's a year later when some mysterious figure begins leaving notes and a bloody trail indicating that this person knows what happened that night. And, well, I gotta say, I think it's pretty good. The new cast does a very commendable job. Special shout outs to our 3 female leads. Despite being a bit flat in the beginning, as the film begins to evolve, so do the characters. They become more likable, that you really do care about their outcome at the end of the film. Now, Jennifer Love Hewitt, who reprises the role of Julie James, which is awesome to see, she said that it was an honor for her to come back, and she didn't really want to be in it much because she didn't want to take away the spotlight from the newcomers.
I mean, it was great. It was just like, I wanted to kind of give space to know that this was not mine, it was theirs, and just be there to support and love and give guidance in any way that I could, or give no guidance at all, whatever they wanted. And I was blown away and very touched in my heart by all the respect and love that Freddie and I were given for being in the original.
This is an old school slasher flick at its heart, and I think those are the best because they're rooted in reality, and you just need a reason why this person is killing everybody, and I think our reason why is pretty good.
Now, the movie lingers on its mystery element all throughout the film, and it drags out the whodunit plot better than any of the previous films combined. I ended up giving it a Slacker scale grade of a B-. I Know What You Did Last Summer opened up with a $13 million result. That is pretty decent, I think, once you're going up against an $18 million budget. But this is the reign of Superman, and that movie totally reigned supreme. I don't know why I turned the graphics off there. Let's bring them back up again. $57 million, $250,000. $57,250,000, excuse me, finally got it right over there. That is a great start to James Gunn's new DC universe, and it's understandable because this movie really is a comic book movie come to life. It embodies who Superman is and who he stands for, and despite some over-the-top plot details, it does provide a great balance on how to incorporate a larger world while also keeping the spotlight on its star. It's definitely a fun adventure that you should definitely check out on the big screen. I ended up giving it a Slacker scale grade of a B+. And in third place for the weekend box office, we are taking a look at Jurassic World Rebirth, $23,400,000. Now, Jurassic World Rebirth was a bit slow at times, but it finally got to the action that we all wanted to see, finally about halfway through it. But it was just a slow start to get there. But it captured all the elements that we loved in the previous films, and it was a pretty enjoyable adventure overall. Not the worst in the franchise, but not the best either. I gave it a Slacker scale C-. Well, that's going to bring today's Slack on Flicks podcast to a close, guys. Thank you so much for watching and clicking on this link. I will see you all next week when Marvel's first family comes to town.